Hi, I'm Stephanie. Some of you may know me from the sewing classes here at the library. While we can't meet in person for our different craft programs, we've come up with some projects that you can do at home using simple supplies we hope you have on hand. Today, we're going to be making moon dough. It's squishy, it's soft, and it's fun to play with. Here's how. Let's make some moon dough. Thanks, Kevin. Moon dough is squishy and soft. It's fun to play with, and it's not slimy. But to make it, we need 2 ingredients. So our 2 ingredients are cornstarch, which is our dry ingredient, and hair conditioner, which is the wet. It's important that we use hair conditioner because it's got oils in it that will help bind to our cornstarch, which is a thickener, and make our dough nice and soft. If we used shampoo or hairspray or some other product, it would be sticky, and we don't want it to be sticky. We want it nice and smooth. So our recipe calls for a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 parts of the dry ingredient, 1 part of the liquid. And we've got ours pre-measured, but it's going to be 1 cup of cornstarch and ½ a cup of our hair conditioner. And just as a note, you don't have to use this brand. It's just what we have on hand, so whatever you have works. The color may be different, the fragrance may be different, but your moon dough will smell like the conditioner that you use. So I'm going to empty our conditioner in here and then put my cornstarch on top. And you may have noticed our conditioner is kind of a pale peach color and our cornstarch is white. So our dough is going to be pretty pale, and you have an option to use food coloring to make it a different color if you don't want it to just be the plain. And we'll add some color to ours in a bit, but we're going to start mixing it up first. And when you start to stir, it looks like it's not going to come together. It looks pretty dry. And if the ratio is off, if it seems like it's too sticky or it's too dry, just kind of tweak your ingredients. You may need to add a little bit more conditioner or a little bit more cornstarch, because ultimately it shouldn't be sticky, but it may be a little bit messy when we first start to work with it. So mine is looking a little dry. It's not sticking to the sides, but it's not necessarily sticking to each other. It looks kind of crumbly. So I'm going to try working with it with my hands and see if that helps shape it up. Otherwise, I may need to give it a little bonus squirt of conditioner, help make it wetter. So just gonna get my hands in here. Kevin, you can't put your hands in this part yet. We'll wait till it's a little more finished for you. Kind of feels like cheese. Cottage cheese curds. But you can see as I'm working it, it's forming a ball. It's not really sticking to my hands. It's a little crumbly, but as we work with it, it will firm up a little. And try to pick up more of it since it's sticking to the bottom of my container. And you may just have to knead it, or just transferring it back and forth, squeezing your hands. Oh, there went of a section. It's okay, we can use it to pick up. Kevin's kneading for me over here. And it makes a ball. And I'm going to use it to pick up some of my little crumbs that got away. So, as I said, it's pretty pale. And it's fine if you want to leave it this color. If you want to add some food coloring, we can do that too. And Kevin here has some blue for me. So to add our color, we're going to flatten out our ball. We want it to be kind of a little cup, because we're going to put a couple of drops right in the center. So I'm just going to do 2 drops right there. And I'm just going to fold the sides in and just kind of keep kneading it, keep working it. And at first, it doesn't look like anything happened, but we'll start to see the blue come through. So this is the fun part, because you get to play with your dough. And there's my blue starting to show up, and it's not getting on my hands because we tucked it in on the inside first. So the more we play with it, the more the blue will get spread around and it'll ultimately kind of become a uniform color. But it's kind of a squishy, swirly blue at this point. And once you've got it made like this, you can roll it, cut it, shape it, work with it however you would like, kind of like a Play-Doh. And to keep it fresh and soft, because it will dry out, you need to store it in some kind of airtight container or a plastic bag like this. So roll it, play with it, and at the end of the day, zip it up tight and you are good. So we hope you enjoy making moon dough at home, and stay tuned for future crafts at home with us.